what you say, baby.
She is sensational.
That was What Comes Naturally. And incidentally, Sheena, as you know, as maybe you don't know this, was born and raised in Scotland, burst on the American music scene 10 years ago, quickly won the Grammy Award as Best New Artist.
Remember that wonderful song?
And hasn't stopped since. What was her?
My baby takes the morning train. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
She won that big contest in England, and that first record, and they're all going, oh, yeah. It's a great song.
Sung rock and roll with Prince, country with Kenny Rogers, and now show tunes with Raul Julia in the Mantle of
She can do it all.
Sheena Easton.
Yeah.
My baby takes the morning train. He works from 9 till 5.
You sung that, Ray? All that music comes out of this small body. You've always had very powerful lungs, haven't
Big
you?
lungs, yeah. Wheat porridge in Scotland.
and strong lungs, too. I mean, I've seen your workout commercial with Jack LaLanne.
Yeah, yeah.
I never knew you had such a trained physique.
Well, I'm not a bodybuilder or anything like that, but way back when I was much younger, back in like 1979, 1980, I got an ulcer, you know, from running all over the world and not eating and not working out. I was exhausted. And so the doctor said, you got to really get healthy. And I was always fit in the sense that I didn't do drugs and I ate sort of healthy, but I changed. I started off doing a workout in the morning. It was a half an hour. Now I do 2 hours every day, but now that I'm doing this Broadway show, I only work out 4 days a week. I don't do it on our 2 show days.
2 hours?
That's a workout as it is.
Yeah, that's right. 2 hours on machines?
About an hour and a half to 2 hours. Yeah, machines, plus I go for long walks. I don't run, but I go for really fast-paced walks.
Yeah. You know what my favorite body part of yours is?
My ears?
No, not your ears.
She's gorgeous eyes.
Want another guess?
Well, my ears are my best feature, so I really...
No, you know what you've got? You've got great abs.
Excuse me, thank you.
You like that, don't you? I wish I could get my abs. You know, I have tried. We've got on
Do you want one of those ripple stomachs?
I want the ripple stomach, like you've got.
You got to do billions of sit-ups.
That's right.
Every
Enormous
day.
amounts of
Actually,
reps.
you know, that's not true. There's great sit-ups that you can do where you don't have to do a vast amount of repetitions. The thing that they've discovered in physical workout science in the last 10 years is the form and the control of any exercise is actually more important than the amount of reps.
Gee, I wish we had a little mat here. Maybe you could get on the floor and
Well, she's not quite dressed for it.
and show me.
I'm
I
not
really
dressed.
would like to see that.
I'm not dressed for it, but maybe next time I come back, that's what we'll do.
Absolutely. You and I on the floor doing our abs.
You know, I've dreamt about that.
Really? You dreamt about getting on the floor with me?
With you, yeah. Absolutely.
I've had a few dreams myself.
You are playing on Broadway now, one of the all-time great roles. And yet I hear that you had not seen the play before you accepted the role.
No, and I had to go and audition for it, you know. I had to go and convince them that I could do it. I read the script, and I cried about 4 times through reading it.
The story is so moving.
It is, and it's a real dynamic role for me because it spans the spectrum of emotions.
Basically, you are this man's image of the perfect woman, and in reality, you are a barmaid and a slut.
Let's face it, I'm a slut, darling.
You're a tramp.
A tramp.
But he makes, because he loves you so purely, you end up being what he thinks you are. And so vocally, you took it from a belt all to a pianissimo, beautiful soprano, which was like a 4-octave range or something.
Yeah.
That has to be difficult.
The songs sort of show her transformation, what's going on inside her heart. And it's the toughest work I've done. Actually, the reason why I wanted to do the play was because I felt that I'd hit that age.
30?
Well,
that age?
Well, I'm actually now, I'll be 33 this year. And
downhill from here, huh?
No, but you know, when you hit 30, you kind of stop and you look around and you go, well, when I was in my 20s, all I did was, you know, head for the finish line and didn't look around. And I hit 30 and I went, okay, I've done all of that. Now I want to start expanding, doing more things.
Creatively.
Stretch yourself, because you can kind of rest on your laurels and say, well, I've done this, you know, and you get scared to move on.
Sure.
I had to scare myself again, and it worked. I did scare myself.
It's getting rave reviews. Regis is the guy that comes out on the television commercial and goes, hey, amen. That's like, how does he do it,
He
Reed?
says, what a show! Amen!
Yeah. You know the one that really like gets is Sheena Easton. She's a babe.
She's a babe.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I get called the babe of La Mancha now. We even have the babe on my dressing room door.
Oh, that's funny. We're going to come right back with more from Sheena in a moment.
Doing that.
Yeah, this is the only job you can do where you get paid a lot of money for posing and flicking your hair back.
Yeah.
You know, but that's such a slick commercial. I mean, and everybody, anyone who has not been to a gym thinks that's the way it is in every gym in America. Forget it! It's not like that. You walk in and there are people like
You should see me when I work out. I've got a bunch of workout clothes. None of them match. You know, big baggy sweats. It's so disappointing for people when they see me at the gym.
Yeah.
Because they think
not
I'm...
like that. Your hair all up and everything, lipstick all over you.
No makeup, you know.
But
I
they're
don't
really-
have on the high heels. I come in with my toes sticking out of my shoes. It's not a pleasant sight.
Not a
But
pretty
there always is somebody that comes into a gym looking like that.
There always is.
There's always...
And thank God for that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Reed,
I don't
Keeps
know.
me working
when you're the
out.
only
I don't
other
know.
woman in there and you look the other way, there's something wrong
it's
with
not a good thing. They're always having their best hair day and you're having your worst.
But I love the way you sweat.
Yeah. I sweat sort of uniformly. Have you
Good
noticed
sweat,
that?
yeah.
all over your body.
Yeah.
That's
When
nice.
you have makeup and hair people there, you sweat good.
Good, yes.
They spritz the sweat
Yeah,
on you.
yeah. Oh, it's like when you sweat, they like mop you up and put on a new outfit and go, oh, I don't have to sweat here, not here.
Somebody from the audience came and gave you a Scottish flag.
Oh, great!
Yes.
The rampant lion.
The rampant lion.
The rampant lion from Scotland.
That's the official flag of Scotland.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Kind of or not?
It's sort of it. The colors are a little funky on it.
But do they,
Who knows why
do
that
they
flag
have a
is
lion
pinned?
on their flag?
Of course.
Oh, they do.
Our people are very lion-like.
Mm-hmm.
We were
Scottish-
Very hardy.
uncomfortable.
Very
Scottish
hardy.
people are good, strong people.
We are.
Yes.
I understand that you're planning to become an American citizen. You're
Yes,
waiting
I
any
am.
day now to get the call to take your test.
Yeah, I've lived here now for almost 11 years, and before I moved to this country, I was real young and real sort of lazy and apathetic about politics. And as I lived here underneath the Reaganomics and all of that, and now Bush, it's very obvious I'm a Democrat, I realized that we needed yet another voter who was going to vote Democrat in this country. And
So America needs you.
well, you know, regardless of anybody's politics, the one thing that I kind of get a little bristly about is on any election day when I talk to Americans who've had the right to vote, they're born with it, who don't exercise that. And one of the reasons I've been politically active since I've, you know, for maybe the last 6 years, and one of the things that I want to be able to do is once I'm allowed to vote, once I'm a citizen, is that I can then go out and campaign not just for the candidate of my choice, but to get teenagers and people that listen to my music and my type of music into voting again, to get them excited about voting, because we really need to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, good for you.
Turnout's way down every year.
That's very good, Sheena. Happy to have you.
Thank you.
But if you really could vote, you'd probably vote for people.
People
who need
Barbara.
She's another Barbara Streisand fan.
Oh, absolutely.
Now,
She's the reason why I'm a singer.
Oh, is that right? That makes two of you.
I don't put myself in either of their leagues,
What,
but it's great influence.
have you met her?
Yes, I
Did you have a
have.
chance to tell her this?
No, I choked.
You choked, really?
I choked,
No,
yeah.
that can happen.
Where'd you
happened?
meet her?
I met her socially. I met her at a friend's party. I won't say who because it was a friend of someone that she was dating at the time, so I'll respect her privacy. But we met in a very casual way, and she came up to me. And she tapped me in the shoulder. I couldn't believe it. I was like, because you know how you're playing dead cool? You know?
Yeah.
She's the other side of the room, and you're thinking, I'm not going to go up and gush, you know, and I'm standing there thinking, oh, I just can't say anything. This woman's like, you know, she's my hero. And she came up, she tapped me in the shoulder, and she just started talking casually. And she had seen the Miami Vice stuff, which I'd just done at that time. We talked about that. And I stood there, and Man, that was my best acting job because I was just real nonchalant. Like Barbara Streisand walks up to me every day. You know?
But inside you were thrilled.
Oh, she literally is the reason why I chose to become a singer. I remember the moment I was sitting in the George Cinema. Our little hometown had one movie house, and it was the Way We Were that was playing. First of all, I fell in love with Robert Redford's body, but I heard that voice. I mean, she'd been around for years, and of course I'd heard her, but that was the moment it clicked. People talk about getting hairs that stand up. It happened. I got goosebumps. I got hairs in the back of my neck. I think I was 14, and I remember my breathing changed. I remember thinking, somebody can make that sound. Somebody can make that sound, and it makes me feel like this.
And move me this
I want to do that. And I spent my next birthday money on her album, the Way We Were album, and I bought all of her albums after that, and I used to put them on. It was the days of mono record players, you know, the big scratchy turntable.
I still have one.
I'm sure you do. And I would listen to it in my bedroom, and I would sing it, and I remember I realized the day that I could hit the notes, she couldn't hold them for the same length of time. I didn't sound as good as her, but physically,
But technically you were...
I was there.
Possible.
I decided to audition for my first band. I was 17.
And that's what
So you learned to sing from her records, more or less, huh?
Copied her like crazy. Like crazy.
Who hasn't?
Yeah.
The only
And-
difference in her story is the song I heard that did that for me was People. A few years before, because I'm older than you. Exactly the same
Not
thing.
much older, but
So you were a wee lass
I
in
sure
Scotland.
was, yeah.
playing Streisand.
Yeah.
Gee, I do sound Indian, don't I?
Yes. Have you ever shot pictures with Harry Benson, the wonderful photographer who's from Scotland? You
Scottish.
should. Reed, ever since we've done it, he keeps thinking he's doing a Scottish accent. And I keep going, that's from India. You're from India.
Most people sound like that commercials, you know?
Yeah.
Fit as a spring, and it's like, that's not us at all.
No, that's the Irish.
I know,
Irish
but
spring.
people start sounding Irish and they try to do Scottish.
That's not it. No. You gotta stop.
Very
it.
sing-song.
Yeah. So your mother's coming over from Scotland to see Mantle
Is.
Lamatra?
Oh, she's dead
She
excited.
hasn't seen it yet,
No, she's seen me perform a lot of times.
but not in this.
No, and she's aware of the fact that, you know, I'm going to be going on. I'll be making another album real soon and doing tours, but this will be the first time she's seen me do Broadway. And no matter where you are in the world, that name has such a magical ring to it.
Yeah.
And so she'll be probably crying louder than anybody.
Yeah.
And she's read the script of the play 5 times now. She knows the dialogue practically. So she's really excited.
That's great.
Well, it's going to be some opening night, Raul Julia. And
Let's go, Reg.
that one song, well,
April 24th. Be
April
there.
24th.
Be
you know,
there,
that
yeah.
first, when he comes on the horse, I Don Quixote, the Lord of La Mancha. It's very exciting. It
Yeah.
really is dynamite.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so it opens
you
on
could
April 24th.
take over
in
for him.
previews right now. Sheena Easton, good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Good luck, darling.
Thanks a lot.
Pleasure to meet you.
Goodbye, Sheena Easton. We lass from Scotland. Claudia Cohen coming up next. I'm Indian.